Delta State High Court in Warri has issued an interim order preventing the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board from enforcing a new policy that set a minimum age of 16 for universities admissions pending further court proceedings. This policy outlined by JAMB on October 16, 2024 stipulated that only candidates who turned 16 by August 2025 would be admitted. John Akikpokpo Martins, former Nigerian Bar Association chairman in Warri, filed a suit on behalf of candidates born between September 1st and December 31st, 2009, who passed the 2024 JAMB exams. He urged the JAMB's policy infringe on the rights of the students, especially challenging the provocation of admission for his daughter, Angel Akikpokpo Martins, has Eden Clark University. In response, Justice Anthony Akpovi granted Akikpokpo Martin's request for an interim injunction. This ruling pushes JAMB's policy and protects the admission status of eligible students like Angel. While awaiting a full hearing on the matter, the court also approved expedite hearing and substituted service of the order by coroner. Now, you are aware that in education, as long as you are 16 years, you're not to be in university until you turn 18. But this is someone, in this case now, unfortunately, Akikpokpo has a daughter that actually wrote a 2024 exam and passed. And she is supposed to go to university, but because of the restriction of the age grade, underage students from university to secondary school to go to university, I think it's really affecting him. So he went to court on behalf of others that those who were born from September 1st to 2029 should actually be allowed to write JAMB. Do you think that this is going to work? Knowing what this has happened, the JAMB are saying that the JAMB sector committee are saying that a lot of these children that are in university are not mature enough, so they should use 1 or 2 years and stay at home and be mature.
Ima, there's a problem in our society. Okay. There's a problem in Nigeria. What is the problem? The problem is some persons are more equal than the others. This is what Jojo wrote in his Animal Farm. Who think that some people feel that the law should not bind on them. So if JAMB have said 18 years should be the leverage age for every student, it should stand. Not because you want your child to be admitted. You're coming to see a fact. Then if the federal government is to scrap, let them scrap it all. Not scrap given for just because for preference. High Court is coming to sit for maybe just for August 2025, and maybe from that then others who the other children who not. But
Akikpokpo is actually fighting for the betterment of all the Nigerians and not just his daughter. No, but it's just that he's directly affected.
No, he's fighting because he's directly affected. That is my issue. My issue is that in Nigeria we've gone past that level whereby you fight for your cause only. You should fight for the betterment of Nigerians.
And that is what he's doing.
No, he's because he's involved, because his child is involved. Yes. Okay. That is the part I am hitting on is that for the fact that we are seated here, not
whether I am involved or not.
Not because we are involved. That's where we are saying this. When we are speaking on behalf of Nigerians that are home or that are doing their business, should be the level of Nigerians. We should not fight because when it affects you, that's when everybody should run. When it affects you, that's everybody should stand. No, it should be whether it affects you or not. Whether your children have graduated, whether you don't have any more child in school, you should hit the cause that it is either it is right or it is wrong. It cannot be right wrong.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you think that him filing this court case that students at least on the 16th should write JAMB, which has been prevented? So do you think he's doing the right thing at this moment, despite the direct involvement based on his daughter's admission that is on the line too?
His idea is on a selfish basis. Holistically, I must tell you the fact. selfish because if his child is involved. If his child was not involved, he's fighting his cause, I would have applauded him.
But you know, Mr. Akrika, that if this is granted, if this is passing to bill, there's every tendency that not just his daughter, but other Nigerians are going to be...
My concern was that if he was coming out to fight and maybe using a custody of someone's daughter or someone's son.
Does that really matter?
No, get the point. The point is that if he fights it and gets it, what if by 2030 this policy comes up? Will he still come out? He will not come out because if say by then maybe his daughter or his son.
But there is always something that triggers a thing.
No, something must not trigger. See, the level I want Nigerians to be proactive on is not that when it concerns you, when it concerns the big majority, that you have nothing to gain. You have gone past the level of selfish interests. Let's look at the general public, the masses, what affects the masses, and how we can take it back home. For the fact that I should not be talking about the hike of school fees because I'm in school. No, I should be talking about hike of school fees because I have graduated and I'm looking at the younger ones that are coming up. Should manage the same thing. I should not be talking about hike of fuel because I'm on transit because I use fuel every day. No, whether I'm using fuel or not, I'm using gas or not, I'm using electricity or not. I should be concerned about the majority, those persons that we see on the street that cannot afford this. Because as I'm talking to you, there are some students also that needs people who will cry on their behalf, but they don't have it. So please, his own place, I'm putting it to him, and I'm putting it to the other majority, that his own is based on self.